Hi everyone and welcome to our ParkHouseConnects for reading and accelerated reading at Park House English School this evening. My name's Lauren Mayer and I'm Head of English in the primary school. Myself and Miss Alex and Miss Maggie are going to be talking you through some parts of the accelerated reading programme and how reading works at Park House. We hope you find this information useful and informative. So this evening, we'll be talking you through the importance of reading, the accelerated reading programme and how it works at Park House English School, accelerated reader tests, star reader tests, reading targets, and a few reading initiatives that we have in the primary school at the moment. So reading, the importance of reading. I cannot stress enough how important it is to hear your child read and to read with your child throughout their education. There are so many studies on the internet about the importance of reading and reading development, but reading regularly, reading every day helps with child's cognitive development, it builds their vocabulary, it helps with improving memory and concentration. The development of reading is vital to improving communication and therefore writing skills. It develops critical thinking skills. Regular reading builds confidence, independence, and will help your child's comprehension skills.
Accelerated Reader is a digital whole-class reading management and monitoring program that aims to foster independent reading amongst primary and secondary students. This well-regarded reading practice software is popular in schools across the UK and around the world. Developed by Renaissance Learning, it allows teachers to monitor the reading development and practices of their pupils and provides tools to quickly ascertain their reading level, reading age, and comprehension level. It aims to improve students' reading skills through reading practice and by providing frequent feedback on students' progress to teachers. The Accelerated Reading Program requires students to select and read a book based on their area of interest and their reading level. Accelerated reading is compulsory for students in year 4 to 9 at Park House School, and the younger students who show reading and comprehension skills are added to the program when they are ready.
Hello everyone, I'm Miss Maggie, I'm the secondary librarian. Today I'm gonna tell you how it works. There are two Renaissance learning projects that we use at Park House. Renaissance Star Reading, a computer adaptive skill-based assessment linked to the requirements of the national curriculum, used to determine students' reading levels for AR. Renaissance Accelerated Reading, a database of over 41,500 AR quizzes to ensure comprehension of the books read and provide instant feedback and comprehensive reports for monitoring.
Each student takes the STAR reading test at the beginning of each half term. This test is designed to measure the student's aptitude for reading. It is an online test containing multiple choice questions and takes approximately 20 minutes to complete. The questions are linked to the requirements of the national curriculum, and this test uses computer adaptive technology. This means that the difficulty of the questions is continuously adjusted in response to the student's answers. If a student answers a question correctly, it increases the difficulty, and if the student cannot answer or answers the question incorrectly, it reduces the difficulty level until their zone of proximal development, ZPD, or also known as reading level, is found. This supports pupils and their teachers to find appropriate reading materials for them. STAR assessments provide data showing the progress made by each student and if they are on track to meet expected standards in their learning pathways. The test includes both comprehension and vocabulary, as these are the two main areas that students are tested on when taking a quiz after finishing a book. After completing their STAR reading test, the students are told their ZPD score and are shown where in the library they can find and select books within their reading level. As I mentioned earlier, when the questions are answered correctly, their difficulty increases. These are just two examples of more difficult questions that can show up on a STAR reading test.
So the STAR reading test and the diagnostic report that it produces. Your child will complete this test each half term in school. It produces a detailed report with a lot of information for teachers that we use to guide us in our English planning, our reading planning, and setting targets for your children. Once they've completed the test, they will be given a ZPD, their Zone of Proximal Development. It is really important that the children are reading books from within this range in the library. This is because it will be selecting the right reading material in line with the reading targets that your child is being set. So the STAR reading test and the targets that the children will be receiving in years 4, 5 and 6. From the last test that your child completed, they will have some targets set in the diagnostic report. The teacher will identify the appropriate target for your child depending on their reading level and their reading targets and their progression with their reading skills. On the screen here you can see a range of targets from across year 4, 5 and 6, but in the different areas of reading. So comprehension of information ideas, foundations for reading, and vocabulary development. Your child will be given a target, one target at a time, and this will be displayed in their student planner and also in their guided reading book. Once it's been met, it will be highlighted and then they will receive another target. So to help your child develop and with their reading and moving forward, please talk to your child about their target. Ask them what their target is and what they're doing to work towards their targets.
Accelerated reader quizzes. Students must read at least 20 minutes per day. As they finish their book, they need to log in to the Renaissance website and complete a short quiz, usually a series of 5 to 10 multiple choice questions about the book. We encourage students to take out books at the lower end of their ZPD reading level, and after the successful completion of 2 to 3 quizzes, scoring 80% or higher, they can move up a level. Accelerated reading progression. As soon as the student completes the quiz, they will get the results and an update on their progression toward their target. The student can see how many quizzes they have completed so far and how many words they have read each term.
Okay, so the accelerated reading program and the progression. Just to recap, the STAR reading test, they are completed each half term to determine their ZPD. Your child's teacher and the librarian will set a range within a ZPD that children need to stick to in the library. It is really important because it helps select the correct material in line with their reading age, their reading development, and the targets that they are being set, as previously mentioned. Teachers use this comprehensive system to help us plan our English and our reading. So it's really important that we're all following it together and working together to help develop children's reading across ParkHouse. We have a range of ways that we support the children with their reading and encourage them to meet their targets. One of the things that we have in Key Stage 2 is the Millionaires Board. Children in years 3, 4, 5 and 6 who are on the programme, once they've met the Millionaires target and they've read 1 million words, they will have their name and their picture on the board. Some children are well on their way to reading 2 million words as well. In the library, we will help and guide the children to find their books that they enjoy reading. Everyone finds an author that they love. Some people just need a little bit more help to get there to find it. We all enjoy certain genres and styles of writing. It's really important that we work together and help support the children to find this so they enjoy their reading and therefore their reading develops to help them with all of their learning. As previously mentioned, we have a few initiatives and schemes going through the primary school at the moment to encourage the children to read a little bit more and get excited about their reading. We currently have a Beat the Teacher competition with the accelerated reading program, and as you can see, myself and 4 other members of staff in the primary school are taking part in the accelerated reading program for this term only, and we are trying to read 1 million words or as many words as we can do up until the end of term 2, and we are encouraging your children to get reading to see if they can beat us. I have completed 50,000 words in 1 week. I'm very proud, but I'm pushing myself to read more and to complete the tests. Parents, what can you do at home to help support the development of your child's reading? We have spoken about the importance of reading and reading to your child, reading with your child throughout their time in school and in education. Children who read more go further. According to Renaissance Learning Research, children who read at least 20 minutes a day have 90% comprehension rate on book quizzes and therefore see greatest gains in their tests. We have some additional tips here for you to encourage your children to read and help support the development of their reading. Please read with your child and listen to them read every day. Create a comfortable reading environment for them at home. Talk about books and show an interest in your child's books and their targets and their opinions on books. Help them find an author or a range of books that they enjoy. Visit public libraries and bookshops together as a family in Doha and beyond. Thank you so much for joining us through this presentation of reading at Park House and the Accelerated Reading Programme. Myself, Miss Alex and Miss Maggie hope that you have found this information helpful and informative. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact me. My name is my email, as they are across Park House English School, or if you want to contact the office, they will be able to pass that information on. Thank you again for your support, your continued support with reading and the development of English language across the school and all that you do at home. Thank you and have a lovely evening.